But for those recording, get that out.
Wow.
What?
It's Lindsay Lohan, Britney Spears, and Paris Hilton on the car, and it says "Going to pick up Amanda Bynes."
Wow. You ready?
Rock it on, buddy.
3, 2, 1. Wrong button.
There is nothing wrong with your music player. Everything you hear is being carried out as we intend. We control the treble and the bass. The imaginative processes between your ears are now under our influence. Do not attempt to adjust this podcast. You're listening to Relative Dimensions.
Hello out there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Relative Dimensions. I'm your host. My name's Chris Renshaw, and I'm going to flip it to that guy over there. It's Philip.
This guy right here. What's going on, everybody? It is Sunday, June 2nd of ye oldie 2013, the year we thought we'd never show up.
Are you going to bring that up every time?
I haven't brought that. Okay, granted, we haven't podcasted in like 2 months, but I haven't brought it up in like 2 months, okay?
Speaking of which, this is like the second episode in 2 weeks.
I know.
This is a record.
We're on a roll here, folks. We're on a roll.
And technically, we recorded something the week before that.
That's right,
It just
we
wasn't
did.
a podcast.
All right.
We are steaming.
In honor of that, the first caller is going to get $20. Oh, nothing happened. Nope.
'cause we
Nobody
don't-
wanted $20.
Because we don't do the show live anymore.
Oh, okay.
And they don't know your phone number.
Good.
Well, gents, this is the podcast with normally news, reviews, and playthroughs of multiplayer gaming, but not really any news this week.
No news this week. Even I was shocked, and I don't keep up with it as much as you do, but there was no
I was just
news.
kind of scrolling through stuff, just not a lot. There was one big story, and I know a lot of people are talking about it, and we'll talk about it briefly, but let's start with you, Philip. What have you been up to?
Been playing a lot of Star Trek. You know that new expansion popped up.
Wait. There was a new expansion.
There was a new expansion. of
Why
Star Trek.
didn't anybody tell me?
I don't know. You got to come outside, man. There is a world outside of the house.
Doesn't that mean I have to stay inside if I'm going to play the game? Logic!
Curse you, Zachary Quinto. That's a funny commercial. We should let people know.
Yes,
about
I highly recommend anyone go see the Audi commercial with old Spock and new Spock.
You've been and always shall be my friend. Get
Go,
out of the car.
Bilbo!
Good one. Yeah, just been playing. I found out I don't like cruisers. I'm an escort guy.
Yeah.
That's what. And yes, ladies, I am an escort guy.
I'm going to get in there and just be like, I don't see what the problem with this. Yes, it's slow, but I don't know what the deal is. Because remember, I flew around in a Sovereign class ship.
You're the Sovereign is an attack cruiser, so it's got a better turn rate.
But still, that's just one of those that, like, you just had to, like, with the Defiant, you had to just, like, I'm going to go straight in, and I'm going to fly past you.
Go straight in, hit it, bam.
I'm going to go straight in, hit it, I'm going to whip around, I'm going to come right back at you again. The Sovereign was, I'm just going to get along beside you, and just, like, I'm just going to keep
beam the hell out of you.
I'm just going to keep this side on you and just, like, beam the crap out of you.
Yeah.
As long as you're within that was, like, 270-degree arc.
270, and then when you get front and back with 270s, and you're just ready to rock all day long. So yeah, I'm an escort guy. That's what I do. I fly around and
Escort stuff?
Yeah, I hit them hard, hit them fast, and get the hell out of there. Well, because all the enemies you're facing are these like escort class ships.
Yeah.
In my.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah. But oh well, it's still a blast to play. I've already made level 30 commander.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that's how much he plays this game, folks.
The game came out on May 21st, and you really couldn't play it for like the first 7 days.
patches and stuff.
Oh, patches.
I did see
maintenance?
there was an Ask Cryptic that came out, and I did not put it in here because I did not think it was that much. But basically, they said they had to go out and buy a whole bunch of new hardware. They said there was a bunch of new hardware that they needed, and I guess it was just problems getting all of that working again.
They were running patches. I'm sitting there. I'm playing one day, and I just get booted out of the server. No, I don't get booted out. I get server not responding.
Oh.
So I left.
That happened to me too. When I created my character, you just like loaded, be like loading.
I left. I came back. Like 12,000 seconds had elapsed.
Yeah.
So whatever that converts to in minutes, and I'm just like,
Oh, like it was still doing the counting up at the.
way up at the top, and I'm just like, okay. I pop into Facebook. Sorry guys, servers just went down. We're working on it.
It will be okay.
Yeah. So I've only
Just
played it for
remain calm.
I've probably played for 7 days, and I've hit 30 levels.
Is it just that quick, or you just been playing that much?
Just been playing that much, yeah. Look at my Raptor, and it's like for the past week, all this stuff.
I need to download the Raptor client for my desktop.
The desktop app,
Because you get a bunch of perks if you have that. But I bought. You remember last week we were talking about Rift?
Mhm.
Apparently, there's like a Raptor reward you can get, or something, or I got to look into it, where you can get the expansion they came out with about I think it was like about a year ago.
Mhm.
You can get it for free. So I'm like, I like free.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'll ever play it again, but I like free.
free. Yeah, with
Free 95
yeah, and I went and allied my guy with the Federation,
Federation.
so I could be with our fleet. And I'm going through, and everything that I did on my Federation character, I can pretty much map into my my Romulan character.
What do you mean by that?
So, all the Steam Runner class stuff that I bought, I could have my Romulan guy flying around in that.
Prometheus?
I'm pretty sure my Prometheus class, I'm going to be able to have him flying around in that too. I mean, it's just, yeah. This is going to be kind of cool. But then you look at it, and the big thing with the Romulan ships is their singularity powers.
Right.
I lose that stuff.
That's why you need to just pluck out the Singularity Warp
That would be
Core
awesome.
and just drop it into your other ship.
I'd need to get Geordi and Miles O'Brien to work together on that.
And Balana.
And Balana, yes, because Balana, she pulled some she pulled some stuff out of her ass to make Voyager work.
Well, yeah, because like that was the deal. It was like we got all this new. We need to find our way back, so we're gonna. Hey, you've got a new thing. Let's just shove it into the warp core.
Bink.
Are we going faster? Why aren't we going faster? Balana, make us go faster.
Make it so. Yeah, if I get all three of them on my ship, and yeah, I could probably stick a Singularity Core in there. But because I've been using Warp Shadows a lot. That is great.
What is that?
Wait for your Singularity to charge up to level 5. All right, which it charge when you're in battle. As long as you're under red alert, your Singularity charges.
Okay.
So that's whatever. And hit Warp Shadows. It creates just like 5 extra ships that are just
Oh my
flying
God.
that could be targeted by the enemy.
So it's kind of like the Picard maneuver on crack.
Yes. Yes. So much. And these ones last for like 30 seconds or something.
Okay.
So you get 30 free seconds to just pummel the enemy.
Nice.
Unless you're under the influence of a tractor beam, and then they know exactly where you are.
He's that one.
Yeah. But other than that, it's great. I've been rocking those Singularity powers.
Nice. Is that all you've been playing? Star Trek?
That's all I've been playing is Star Trek.
No wonder you're level 30.
I have a text-based space game that I've been playing.
Nice.
But, I mean, it's... Right now, it gets to a certain point to where I don't really go out there and fight the people in the game. I just kind of sit there and just defend and hold my own. So I'm not gaining levels. I'm not gaining... Yeah. I just wait for... You have to wait for your culture to go up before you can take over another planet. And then... Like, it takes even longer for more culture to go up. So, yeah, it's like about every week I can take over a planet.
Nice.
And then I'm just sitting back waiting for the other
Is that
ones
like a
to develop.
Facebook game?
No. This actually came out. This came out before Facebook.
Oh my gosh.
Something was out before Facebook. I know.
No. I remember because you know that like Mafia Wars.
Yes.
There was like a non-Facebook version that was in like 2003 or 2002, before Facebook was around. I remember playing in that. I was a member of that.
Stuff was out before Facebook. The world didn't begin when Facebook started.
Yep. When the Facebook started.
Then the Facebook, that's right.
So
Drop the.
you wanna,
like that movie.
You want to know what I've been into? I actually like that movie too. I like the music in that movie.
Real good movie.
I have not played Eddie Stowe.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. I've been Pokemoning it up
Really?
in World of Warcraft.
Okay.
So I just was like, I wanted to play WoW, but I just didn't really have a whole lot of energy to really put on it. So I just needed something. Like, I was upstairs, I was hanging out with, upstairs with Ashley. I just needed something I could just kind of like do to where I was kind of doing stuff, but not really. I was like, I'm going to do some pet battles. I've been hearing a lot of people talking about it, and because the other thing was I found out you can level through pet battles.
Okay.
Yeah,
you gain a little experience whenever they gain experience too. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So first of all, I was doing stuff because, so I tried leveling up stuff, and it's kind of rough where I was because I had like a couple of like 15s, and I was trying to level them up. So I was looking online. I was like, what's the best way to level up a pet? And I found this like awesome site that shows you like the quickest way to get like I have a level 23 now. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah, because here's what you do. It's pet hopping.
Okay.
So you start off, the way you start off is you have to have a mechanical pet that's at least up to level 6 or 7.
Okay.
I already had that. I had 2. I had a little personalized mini destroyer that I built, world destroyer
Okay. Yeah.
that I built through engineering, and then I also had one of those mechanical squirrels you find out in like the barrens or whatever. So I had those. You go to this place. It's called Deadwind Pass. If you know where Swamp of Sorrows is.
Yep.
Right next to that, there's that little tiny area that really doesn't have much.
Okay.
Down at the bottom of that, there's a big, huge dungeon that was mainly for like Burning Crusade stuff. It was a big Burning Crusade raid.
Okay.
But around it are these little like floating eyeballs. They're called Arcane Eyes. They're level. What were they? They're like level 12, I think.
Okay.
Maybe they're more than that. No, they're actually like level 17 or 15 or something like that.
So they're pretty up there.
They're
alright.
pretty up there. But they're weakest against mechanical devices. So you can take, and it was a pain because I did it for a while before I actually got it down right. And they take a little while to spawn. So you take these mechanical ones, and you can badger them down enough and they're not doing much to you because they're weak against mechanical, so that I could snatch one of them. And you try, and I kept catching them until I could get uncommon versions because those are even stronger.
Gotcha.
So now I've got level 17 pets. Then the next part of this guide was go to Northrend around the dragon. Do you remember that tower that had like
Dragon?
all the dragons flying around it?
Yeah.
Around some of the corpses that are laying around there are these like condors. Condors are a flying type, which are weak against magic types.
Ah.
So you use the level 17 magic types to get the level 20 something condors. That was a pain because they drag along friends,
Okay.
and they drag along like these little bunnies and all this other stuff, and they just like would tear me up. I spent forever on this part. And then you take those.
Hey, what was that game in Big Bang Theory where it's like my bunny just beat you up?
No. The bunny was everything everything beat the bunny.
Everything beat
so
the
when
bunny.
Sheldon
Okay,
was
gotcha.
going, when he basically gave up, he played like the little cute fuzzy bunny or
The
whatever.
fuzzy bunny. Okay, gotcha.
No, so
You were getting beat up by fuzzy bunnies?
Yeah.
All right.
So I finally get in. I get a full team of these condors, which are like level 22, 23, and then I've been slowly working on getting those maxed out because you can go to Pandaria and just like fight. There's some aquatic types which are weak against flying.
Okay.
So I've been doing that, but now
What's the max level on those pets?
25.
Max level on pets 25. Okay,
Yep.
gotcha.
So I don't have a 25 yet.
Okay.
I caught a 23 in Pandaria because I was like, it was a rare.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I was
get the
like
rares.
23. I was like, mine. I need to upgrade my Pokeball, basically. Which I think you do by catching more stuff. You have to get, there's an achievement you get, and you get the stronger cage or something like that.
Okay, gotcha.
Um,
Gotta catch them all.
yeah. I just want to do it because, like, I don't want to use any of these pets, but I want to do. Did you ever play Pokemon?
Yeah.
Did you ever do the thing where what you would do is you throw out the low level creature and then swap him out for the high level creature, so the low level creature got like a massive amount of experience? That's what I'm doing now, because like I've got like Little Deathwing and all these other things who are just like badasses at the stuff they do, but he's only like level like 15. But I played for like maybe 10 minutes and got him up to 17 like that. Plus, I was able to find, now that I've got a higher level, I can go around and finally do all the pet trainers to get the quest to turn to turn in the quests.
Oh yeah, because those guys they are a pain.
Well, that was the problem. Is it's taking me forever to level my pets up to where I could keep
To go
fighting
fight
them.
them. All right.
But now I got super pets, so I haven't beaten. I'm up to. I've gotten I've gotten all of the Kalimdor
Okay.
pet trainers, except for I'm on the Grand Master of that, and I haven't finished the Eastern Kingdoms one. So what little playtime I've been doing that.
Yeah, that's. Guess we can. That's what we've been doing.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a short show, guys. Just to let you know.
What's been
So
going on the interwebs?
we got news.
How about some current events?
Yeah, you're surprised by that, weren't you?
Where did that come?
I was like, oh yeah, I've got bumpers for this,
Buttons.
and it's easy to press buttons. Look. See, rapid style. Wait,
Rapid style.
rapid style. I don't have that on a thing.
Oh, you don't have that mapped?
Nope. Because it's the outro.
Intern. Sorry.
Maybe I should do P or S
For style.
for style. I got style.
I try not to have style. All right. Rumors. Rumors are flying, folks.
Yes. No, this isn't a rumor. It was a rumor, and then it got confirmed by Blizzard, and that is that their latest MMO called Titan is delayed. Probably not going to be happening more till like 2016. So basically, we don't know the whole story, but Blizzard did come in and fill in some of the gaps. Is that they just came in, they were looking at the game, and they're just like, this is not going the way we want it to, and they're basically kind of hitting a reset button on it, on all the development they've been doing. They're like, we don't like what we've been doing. We're going to reset and build this from the ground up. And Blizzard's done this before, because they don't put out crappy games. They will work on a game until it is done, and by done, they like up to their standards, and then they will put it out. It may mean it'll be like 15 years in like Diablo 3, but like
Diablo 3, StarCraft 2.
right. So everyone's like, "Oh my God, Titan Server!"
Did we ever know what Titan was going to be in the first
that's
place?
the deal.
Yeah.
They're like, everyone's flipping out over a game we don't even know. A game that we didn't know was released is now getting released further in the future. Oh my God, tennis balls.
It was going to be the most high-tech Rubik's Cube on a computer ever.
I think
That's what it was going to be.
Honestly, I think Titan's going to be a flop.
Really?
Well, because you got to think, this is the everyone's saying this is like the next big, you got to say that World of Warcraft is probably hands down the most single successful game in all of video game history. I would say it's a pretty good jump.
It's been going.
If not, it's up there in the top 5.
Yeah, I mean,
Mario.
Like Mario's a franchise.
Yeah, see, if you eliminate franchises and talk about singular games,
Yes.
I don't think it gets any bigger than World of Warcraft.
No. Yeah, Mario is a full-on franchise. There's WoW.
Right.
And yes, it has expansion packs and everything, but I mean,
It's still adapting the same game.
yeah.
It's
there's-
basically DLC for the game.
like how long's WoW been going on?
It'll be
12 maybe?
It'll
No.
be 9 years
9
this
years.
November.
9 years running.
So by the time the next expansion will come out, which will be like next summer, next fall, the next expansion will come out around the 10th anniversary. But
Oh, there's going to be like a bunch of stuff going on for that.
but I think that there's
10th anniversary, level 100 maybe.
Maybe. See, that makes sense to me and you, but who knows?
Yeah.
You'd be like, no, we're doing 5 levels at a time now, guys.
So this thing, it's one of those, like, there's too much hype around it that it's almost like too big or too... Everyone's expectations are going to be too high, I think. Everyone's going to expect it to be the next WoW. And anytime anybody... What have we learned in the past 10, like 8 or 9 years?
WoW.
Anybody that comes along and says, this is going to be the next WoW killer, goes in the toilet. Or not in the toilet, but it just doesn't do what people expect. What?
I was doing the math on someone who just pays for a monthly subscription to WoW, and they've been here since like
Day one.
Day one.
10 years will
10
be...
years, $1,800.
Wow. I have not been doing that, but probably near close. At least half of that.
Yeah, like you probably done half of that. I only played for like a year straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lucked out a little bit.
You're done. You're like, I'm out.
I don't know if I'm done. I just want to...
You need a break.
need a
You
break.
got Star Trek.
I got Star Trek, and Star Trek is fully free to play.
Yeah.
And it's everything that gets me all hot and bothered.
Wow.
I still hate that meme. I want to find whoever made that meme and just punch him right in the junk.
What?
The one with the big ye olde time ship. Sorry, you were born too late. You didn't get to explore the world.
Oh.
And it's got the spaceship. Sorry, you were born too early. You didn't get to explore the stars.
Oh.
Yeah, thanks. No, I hate you.
Oh, gosh. So, yeah, I'm not worried about this that much.
It's like I don't even know what it was going to be.
We don't know what it was going to be. It's one of those guys, we just need to come to the fact that we need to set the bar a little low. You know, maybe like let's build some hype. It's a Blizzard product.
Yeah.
But let's put it at like StarCraft 2 level. You know, Diablo 3 level. Not like, oh my god, this is the next big World of Warcraft level.
No, there's not. I mean, cause wasn't SWTOR trying
Yep.
to, and then like no one plays. I think in 1 month they dropped. They were like, oh, we lost 2 million players. I'm like, didn't you?
They lost like it's either 1.8 or 1.2 million players.
Yeah.
And SWTOR's like, I wish we had that many people.
We only had like
I think
2 million players to begin with.
I think they peaked at like 1.2, 1 million, something like that.
Yeah, and they're just it's.
Yep. Once again,
If they would do their free-to-play model better, I'd join
well, if their customer service didn't suck
that one
to
too.
where I could actually get into the game, that'd be nice.
Oh well. So yep. Titan fell. We don't know what it was, but
Don't
it fell.
know what it was.
Maybe
Let's
they
just
crashed.
hope that their Blizzard All Stars game comes out soon.
That looks sweet.
The MOBA to take on Dota 2 and League of Legends, which is funny because Blizzard started this whole genre anyways,
Mm-hmm.
or a mod to a Blizzard game started it.
Blizzard All Stars? Wasn't that supposed to be like a Super Smash Bros. Kind of game?
Well,
No, that would be cool.
it is in the sense that it's starring a bunch of Blizzard heroes and villains from all their games,
Okay.
but it's not like a fighting game.
Oh.
It's like League of Legends where you control your guy, you have a team of like 3 other players, and then there's another team of like 4 or whatever, and you're trying to like destroy. It's a PvP game.
Okay, gotcha.
But think of like
One of your powers is summon Deathwing.
yeah. Think of like Warcraft 3 as a PvP type game.
Okay.
That's basically because that's what Dota was.
Yeah.
And then League of Legends broke for Dota, and then there's Dota 2. And Blizzard All-Stars was originally called Blizzard Dota, but then Dota 2 was like, no, we own the Dota name. And they were like, screw you guys. And then they're like, oh, come on, can't we get along? Like, fine, we'll just call it All-Stars.
Yeah. I'm like, no, we can't get along. This is America. America.
I really have nothing else to talk about. We were
Not
going
much
to.
going on. You guys need to-
This was going to be the part where we switch over and play some actual gaming and do some talking while we're actually gaming. But my computer decided it wanted to be crap and it didn't want to load the special software we need to like get it into the video. We're like, I could still have it, but you wouldn't hear it because it's on a different computer, so it's not getting
We can do
piped.
sound effects. Pew,
Pew,
pew.
And B, you wouldn't see it. You would just see my face like,
I don't understand.
hey,
Yeah, at least
that ship over there?
At least when you stand up, you weren't in a wheelchair, like
Oh,
taking
yeah.
people out.
Like that Diablo 3 guy. That was that. Most people are like, wasn't that like old news like 3 months ago? Yeah, well, we didn't record a podcast then.
It's still news. You still should shame the guy. He needs to like, just like every couple months, someone should just like shame him, just to be like, dude, that was wrong.
Oh, look at that. I'm playing us out.
We're being played out. It happens.
So a short show this week, but it's better than no show. I mean,
That's right.
let's be honest here, given our track record. So, the Rob face. There we go.
That was my face.
Thank you guys for watching to the show. Thank you for continuously watching the show, listening to the show, absorbing the show, however you do. If you like, put your iPod underneath your pillow so you absorb the show through osmosis. Whatever. We don't care. Keep your like hippy dippy ways to yourself. So, but what we would like and what we would ask for you is some feedback. Give us some stories. Have you been experiencing a douchebag in your life? Because we haven't had a good douchebag of the week in a while.
Douchebag of the week.
So I would love to tell a douchebag story. So send us email chris@ocdcast.com or leave a comment on the show where this is posted. The post where this is posted at on the website ocdcast.com. Can't talk. Too many things.
You're drunk. Go home.
No, I would not. So, my Twitter is right there. It's at Chris the Prof. You got Philip at Philip_ID. RD.
ID.
Philip_RD. Doesn't change. Facebook.com/Obsessive Comics Disorder is where you can find us on Facebook with all sorts of goody stuff. I got to figure out still what I'm going to do with the Facebook.
Are
'cause
we in
right
Google
now,
Plus?
I am, but I don't use it.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't really promote it because I'm not going to promote it when I'm not there.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense.
So this lovely music you're hearing is the song L3 by Skyhawk. It's on this album Function. You need to go get it and support him because it's awesome. So that's all we've got. So until
all we've
maybe
got.
next time.
Make news, guys.
Yes. Make some headlines. In the meantime, I'm Chris.
I'm Philip.
And we will see you next time. Where'd he go? Where'd who go?